What's up, Gemini? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting November 17th, 2025. My twins, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you. The deck I am using will be listed in the description box. Not intentionally reading reverse cards here, just going to shuffle and cleanse the energies here from Dawn Taurus's messages for the week, and we're about to see what is in store for you. Okay, give me all the messages here for Gemini. What are the messages for my twins? What is the energy that Gemini can expect this week? This is going to be a short reading in terms of messages, Gemini, and it's only because of the time constraints on my part, because I started this new job and taking up a lot of my energy. I mean, I love the new job. It's, sort of like a manager position. And it's a lot to learn. So it's been not necessarily taking its toll on me, but like I said before, it just takes up a lot of my time right now. So I want to, be in favor of having to put these messages out there. So I hope that the messages resonate and that they are useful. All right. Energies here for Gemini. Start to say Taurus, and I just did Taurus. Duh. All right. So let's cut the deck here, Gemini, and begin your messages. And we're going to start off the first card in energy for you. Okay, like I said, I'm not reading reversal. So we have the major arcana, the Fool. The Fool is all about new beginnings, Gemini. So take that leap of faith, step out there into the unknown. This also, too, could be indicative that some of you that I'm reading for is looking for something different, something new or exciting to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a challenge, but something completely different than what you're normally used to. Go and do it, Just know that you will be supported. And for any other Gemini, it's just still an aspect of some sort of new beginning that's going to open up or occur for you, all right, in some area. Up next now we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so the Three of Swords, do not fret. Doesn't mean that, it's going to be for every Gemini that I'm reading for. It can't be, because it's just a general reading. But usually the Three of Swords shows up here for someone who comes along, sees the video, they'll know exactly how to apply that Three of Swords. Anyway, so typically the Three of Swords just represents some sort of sadness, grief, heartache, some sort of disappointment. We have the dog there, so it could be pet loss, family loses the pet and then, they're left grieving. It could be three conflicting energies going on with family members, friends, including romantic partners. It could be romantic partners that are still together, but there may be some sort of distance that is separating them. And then also, too, third party in play when it comes to love and romance. But I'm going to throw a clarifier on this Three of Swords as to why it may have shown up. Okay, give me a reason why this Three of Swords may have shown up for Gemini. And the Three of Swords may mean something to one person, but it may not be the exact same thing to someone else. All right, so let's see. We can get okay. All right, so we have the major arcana, the Sun, which is a very positive, powerful card to begin with, but it also, too, represents some sort of happiness. So I feel that because the Three of Swords represents, exchanges in terms of energy with people, relationships, others, that somebody here is very disappointed about. Now, again, it could be a romantic partner, it could be a friend, it could be a romantic partner, it could be a friend, it could be a family member. Okay, someone here has disrupted or will be disrupting your happiness, and it could be coming from those entities that I just mentioned. So I want to keep this simple and just, use that as a clarification for the Three of Swords. All right. But it could mean something totally different to someone else who may, interpret it elsewhere or apply it to a different situation. So I feel that the Sun represents all that happiness and success, but I feel that because the Three of Swords represents those relationships, those interconnections that we have with other people, somebody is about to create some sort of unhappiness for you. And again, family member, friend, or romantic partner. So it may have already begun, may already have happened, but this is the potential energy of what's to come. So it could be something that's still that you have to look forward to. Okay, so following the major arcana of the sun, now we have the Nine of Wands. So some of my twins are going to be somewhat busy doing the things that are necessary for them to do. It could be work related. It could just, be doing something during the week for yourself. Could be doing something for others. Just the Nine of Wands, one of the busy bees, just comes in to give you that energy to complete all those things that are either on your plate or that crop up along the way. Following the Nine of Wands, now we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so this is kind of contradictory in terms of energy. So now you have the Eight of Wands. Something comes along real fast here, Gemini, to put a smile on your face. This is a card that represents good communication. So effective communication, whatever it is that you need to express to others, will be well received by them. And communication, of course, coming from them to you will be well received by you. So the energies that could put a smile on your face and make you happy could come from a phone call, Gemini. It could come from receiving some sort of, letter in the mail. It could be packages that you may have ordered online or something like that is coming this week. Or it could come through a text message. Always an element of surprise. Also, too, some of you may be thinking about traveling this week. And if you are, you're going to be safe to and from. Next card up here for you, Gemini. Now we have the major arcana of the moon. Okay, so putting a check on your emotions this week here. There is a cycle of energy that is ending for you. A new cycle is about to begin. Secrets that may have been shielded or kept from you may become illuminated here through the moon's present. Keeping a check, though, on your emotions, because this moon is very fluid in terms of watery energy, so it has a tendency to send our emotions up real high or send our emotions down real low. So there is some sort of emotional changes that may be taking place with some Geminis that I'm reading for. And keep in mind, I'm not talking about anything negative, because this is powerful in itself, but you also have it sits underneath the major arcana of the Fool. So that's about new beginnings and, seeking excitement and adventure and stuff like that. So that could be something that, could make you happy as well. All right. And going back here to the Eight of Wands, it mirrors over here to the Fool. That could also have some sort of link in terms of, seeking some sort of new excitement, and then that makes you happy, or, there's some sort of element of surprise and maybe doing something completely different than what you're normally used to doing. All right, so the moon, crushes come through, secrets are revealed when it comes to that romance. And also to the moon by itself being a very powerful major arcana in your spread could indicate that you may already be receiving that type of energy from those people that you are near and dear from. And I usually get, when the moon is present, when it comes to those emotions, someone expressing how much they love you, they're falling in love with you, and all that other stuff could be taking place. All right, so following the major arcana of the moon, now we have the King of Wands. King of Wands is what you're focused on, Gemini. You could be focused on a person. You could be focused on a project. Whatever it is, you're going after it. This is a very intense, passionate energy. And the King of Wands could also send a burst of energy throughout the week for anything. It could be a relationship. It could be a project. It could be any creative pursuit. Okay, so you have that energy from the King of Wands. And it is a court card. So following the moon, where I just said to someone, it could be some sort of secret, or the person that was shielding some sort of secret or had some sort of love or crush on you. This may be the person here. Okay, so whether or not they're going to be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, it doesn't make any difference. So it could be that this person comes forward, or it could be the family member, could be the friend, or someone that you're already connected to, expressing those emotions that I just spoke about regarding the moon. All right. So, fire and water create steam. Up next, now we have here's another court card, the Page of Wands. Just like that Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands comes in. This may be an actual person who confronts you with some sort of good news, okay? Whether or not, again, if it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, it doesn't really matter. With the Page of Wands, you could be starting some new creative pursuit or a new hobby as well. All right, so the last card that I have for you, Gemini in the spread, Oh, now this makes this reading that much more powerful because you have what was chosen for you is one of the two lovers that's in this deck. And so, when the lovers, because it represents you, Gemini, makes your reading twice as strong. Keep in mind, it cross mirrors over there to that Fool, cross mirrors over here to this Moon as well. So, and then what's up above is the Eight of Wands. So the lovers typically just represents that any types of communication, interactions that you are having throughout the week, whether it's family members, friends, co-workers, family members, friends, co-workers, platonic, no. Family members, friends, let me slow my roll. Family members, friends, platonic friendships, or romantic partnerships. It could be business partnerships. You shouldn't have any problems because usually when the lover shows up in your spread, it levels all of that energy out. So everybody is on the same page, seeing eye to eye with one another. It could be that, you just spend quality good time with, family members, romantic partners, business partners or whatever. And the lovers has the strong ability to pull in and form all of those things that I had just mentioned. Romantic partnerships, platonic friendships, as well as business partnerships. Someone else that I'm reading for could be getting married this week. If it's not this week, it could be somewhere in the near future. Okay, so that is the major arcana of the lovers that represent you. So it makes your reading twice as strong. Now, the shadow energy here for you is now you have another major arcana. There's two emperors in this deck. And so in spite of, separate yourself from the Three of Swords and the messages that I've given you for that. Because like I said, it's not going to be for every Gemini that comes along and sees the reading, the video. So the Emperor here is a week of being in control, having to control only the aspects of your own energies. You're not trying to be in control of other people's energies or situations or trying to become manipulative. Some Geminis that I'm reading for, could work in the court system, may have some sort of court dealings going on. Okay, this is a card that represents authority. Okay, boss mode and leadership. So you may be asked to lead over others. This could be, any forms of promotions. All right, so this is what I have for you this week, Gemini. Like I said, I wanted to push these readings out of here, so I don't want you to think that I'm rushing it. I'm not. I'm just trying to provide, some energy for you and not, I'd rather do this than not do anything at all because, you guys are faithful to me, so I got to be faithful to you. Anyway, if the reading is useful, so be it. Use it. If not, don't worry about it. But please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Gemini, and I'll talk to you real soon. Ciao.